Hi everyone, this is part 3 of the clutch tutorial. So now we're going to start working on the fun part, my favorite part. So we're going to start attaching the lace strands. So I have this lace strand that I got from, hard to remember, I think this was Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll cut this in half this way, because we don't need it to be so thick. Okay, and now we have two, one which we'll use on each side. Okay, this is very thin, so be careful, don't get burned when you start gluing it down. Alright, so in this case we need to apply a very thin layer of glue because we don't want it to show, we want it to look nice. I hope this is focusing well. There, okay. Okay, so there goes that layer. Okay, like I said, it's very thin and the glue gets through very easily, and it's very hot, but if you wait a few seconds it's manageable to just press it down, so it'll attach itself there. Okay, so one side is done. Okay, on to the next side. Okay, make sure you find which way is the right way of the lace. Okay, so now let me make sure this is focusing. Okay, like I said, a very thin layer will do. And wait a little bit before you touch it because you're gonna burn your hands, your fingers, so you don't want to do that. In the meantime, go ahead and work on the rest of it. Okay, now this is ready to be pressed against the clutch. And same thing here. Kind of test it out because I burned myself several times and that was not fun. Okay, done. Okay, so the sides are done. As you can see. Okay, now we're going to, let's attach this crochet trim on the bottom, on that slot that we left here, like 1/2 inch slot. Okay, so let's just measure and see how much we need. Alright, I don't need this little part there. I'm just looking at the pattern of the crochet lace, and I want to kind of keep it symmetrical. Okay, so we will tuck, let me zoom in, we will tuck this in that slot and we'll glue it down. Okay, so let's start. There's that part. Okay, and you can add more glue there and just close that already. Okay. Tuck it in. Okay, tuck it in. So add more glue and just close that down. Close it. Okay, a little more. Just this part and this is done. Okay, just again tuck it in. And I'm gonna need one more glue stick. Okay, so there we go. And then we close this there. Okay. Okay, that's okay. So see, that's the bottom of the clutch. It has this now. It's pretty. Okay, now for this part up here, because we don't want these corners, these folded corners, to show that way unfinished. We're going to cover them up with a nice crochet trim. So I have this trim here. Excuse me, I need some espresso. I love espressos. Dark. Okay. So this is what we'll do. Let me zoom in. Yeah, okay. There. So see, the pattern is flower. I don't know what this is. Flower, this oval shape, and flower. So I'm going to try to keep the pattern this symmetrical. So what I'll do is, this is the middle, and I'll start gluing the lace right there, and we'll cut the excess later. So let's just let that dry. I like to keep symmetry if I can, not all the time, but you know, on certain things I don't like to do things helter-skelter. So this is me and my I don't know, these kinds of things are what delays my projects and makes my projects take longer, but whatever. I mean, I'm happy in the end. That's what counts. I'm happy with the results, and the fact that it's symmetrical, the fact that it's all of those things are taken into consideration. They're not bothering me after the work is done. Okay, now here, see, I just cut the excess pieces. Here we will attach the rest of this, kind of eyeballing there. We can't always be perfect, but I try. It makes me happy. Okay. Okay. So that's one layer. As you can see, we still need to cover this this part, so we'll work on that. Next layer will be again trying to follow the patterns. Okay, it seems like that's where the middle should be, and I'm keeping an eye on the clock because I'm trying to make segments of 15 minutes, otherwise I'll put you to sleep, and we don't want to do that. So that's no fun. Okay, let's just glue that down. Okay, so once that's settled there, okay, we want to cut this excess, kind of eyeball it. We know that there's symmetry in the lace in the clutch, and that is what I look for most of the time. Okay, I can't always achieve that, but oh well. Okay, now we will just glue this part down, attach it, and this one as well, this corner. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's inevitable. Working with glue can be a little bit messy. Okay, then just press this down once you know it's tolerable. Okay, so now we have a nicely finished, let me just zoom out. Oops, sorry about that. Let me just zoom out. And we have a nice finish there on the top. Okay, so now we can work on this outer part, but that's gonna have to be on the next video because it's gonna be too long, and like I said, I don't want to bore you. Okay, see you on the next part.